Hello, I hope you're doing very well. On this occasion, my colleagues and I will teach you how to properly perform a chromatography on paper. It should be clarified that this is only a demonstration of how the process works in a simple way, as well as explaining the theory behind it. With nothing more to say, we begin.
The materials that we are going to use are 5 250 milliliter beakers, if not possible, glass breakers of a similar capacity, 5 strips of filter paper, approximately 4 centimeters wide and 15 centimeters high, 5 water makers of different colors. They should not be primary colors since we want to demonstrate the existence of different components within the inks of the down, and this type of color only has one component, one rule and one pencil. The reagent to be used will be 250 milliliters of ethanol, or failing that, of ethylene alcohol.
Mm, the first thing to do is pour the ethanol or alcohol into each glass to a height of 1 centimeter. Then with the help of the ruler and the pencil draw a line about 2 centimeters above the bottom edge of the filter paper strips. Then on these lines a point is marked in the center with a different marker for each strip.
Subsequently, the strips of paper with the mark are folded liquid and placed in the beaker in such a way that mark is 1 centimeter from surface of the solvent.
In this way, we can see that as the alcohol rises along the strip, it carries with it the various pigments that the ink stain contains. Since not all of them are dragged with the same speed, after a while they see strips of colors.
Paper chromatography. Chromatography is a technique for the separation and identification of substance that is based on the different speeds with which each one is carried through a porous medium via moving solvent. It consists of two phases, the stationary phase and the absorbed and adsorbed water that is in the paper, filter paper made of cellulose, and the support is the same paper, and the mobile phase is a solution consisting of a solvent and mixture of various liquids that contains water.
As the mobile phase, the solvent moves through the filter paper. The porous medium it carries with it the pigments contained in the ink stain. Since not all of them are dragged with the same speed, after a while some colored strips are formed that correspond to the components of the marker's ink.
The mobility of the components of the mixture to be separated depends on the chemical affinity of similar properties between these components and each one of the phases of the chromatographic system. If one of the components of the mixture has chemical properties very similar of the mobile phase, it will have great mobility. That is the retention effect that the stationary phase will cause will be null. The opposite will happen with a component of the mixture that has a high affinity with the stationary phase. Therefore, the technique is based on the differential displaced speed of the solutions will begin dragged by immobile phase on the stationary one.
From this process, it was understood that the mobility of the components of a sample to be separated depends on the affinity that it has with the mobile phase, and the polarity that is present is the latter, since it is the crucial factor for a separation to be carried out as with table chromatography. In this way, we end our video. We hope it has served you. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.